political discussion. Okay, so people are asking that India is a poor country and the current government in India, they are showing dream to the people that by 2047 India would become a developed country. This the past government, 50 years government, they never showed a dream to India, but they showed a kind of a continuous scenario that India is a developing country. India is a poor country. People are understanding now. From poor to developing to developed, I don't know, but poor to developed, it will become immediately by 2047. Anyway, people are asking that how a country can become a developed country. Okay, so story does not start from the country. The story starts from the person itself. If we go, if anything, whatever we see, everything starts from the self only, from the person itself, and slowly it starts becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it takes a shape of a country. But anything begins from a particular human being only. How a human can become a developed human? How I can become a developed human? If this is the question, then if I produce more and consume less, if this is the scenario, I produce more and consume less, then I am a developed person. I produce more and consume less. Means whatever I generate, the way I work, whatever I generate through the work, whatever comes out of my work, that is the product that I am producing. And people are consuming it, or any nature is consuming it. If I am cooking food, then birds eat and other they eat. So if I am producing an item and then I am consuming other item, production versus consumption is greater than one. If production by consumption from my side, if it is greater than one, not one, greater than one, then I am a developed person. Okay. Now similar definition works for the country also. If a country develops more than it consumes, then it is a developed country. Okay. Then how long it will take a country to become a developed country? How long it will take India to become a developed country? Then again answer lies that within itself only. How long it will take a person to become a developed person? He will start developing more than consuming the item. Then answer is immediate. If idea comes to a mind that I would develop more than I consume, he is a developed moment since that moment only. This is the definition of development. And India could never become a developed country because Indians, maximum Indian, or I would say all the Indians, this mentality was never cultivated in the mind of any people in India, that we have to develop more than what we consume. Okay, the vote was gathered inside India that see we are making Japanese product available to you. Then we have a tie up with Russia for the defense product, and it is best in the world. So we are protecting you, and we are giving you best product from Japan to you. What you want else? India being a developing country, still we have products from the high class product that we are providing you. This mentality was never given to the people. It was never brought up in the mind of the people that whatever you are receiving from outside, here, there, that is called consumption. If I am listening to a music that is not from India, from outside, then again I am a consumer. Okay, if I am taking a bath from a soap that is from foreign company, then that is a consumer. If I talk about the country perspective, there are two perspectives. One is country perspective and one is my personal perspective. If I am consuming anything that is coming from the foreign country, then this is called consumption. But if I am consuming anything that is made in the country, then that will come under production. If country's production is more than consumption, then country is called developed country. All developed country in the world, their production is higher than what it consumes, and that's why they are ruling the world. Their products are being sold out everywhere around the globe. Okay, that meant unfortunately everything starts from the mentality only. And this mentality was never grown in the mind of Indians. Never. Okay, always that what is the issue of the election? Then road and transportation and bread, butter and means anything that is not supporting the concept of being developed country. Any human as a human, if I'm a producing item, if I'm consuming anything, if I'm listening to music from my side, either it is a Indian music or it is a foreign music, for me it is a consumption only. If I am using any product, if I'm cleaning my teeth or I'm wearing a shoe or wearing a cloth, everything whatever I'm using in a personal life or in a 24 hours time frame or in a month time frame, whatever I am using in my personal life, okay, if I compute the price of the item that I am consuming it and whatever I am producing it, either I am producing a software, I am producing an electronics item or whatever I am producing, if that cost is more than what I am consuming, then I am a developed person. And it does not look like so as far as India is concerned. And at the end, whatever people are doing, it is getting reflected at the country level. And it is not like so. And this mentality is not being grown in the brain of human, Indian human. How come India will become a developed country by 2047? If Indians are not thinking about production and consumption ratio and those kind of things, all of a sudden how country can become a developed country? It's not possible at all. If I don't move my leg, then how I can make a distance? Not possible. Someone will say you are not moving your leg, then how you say that I am covering a distance? It is not possible at all. If people are not moving their leg, then how country will become a developed country? These are the fake things. Anyway, what is the news? There are two news. If I see from the countryside, India side, as far as development is concerned, developed country is concerned, then today people would not be aware of it. That today dollar to rupee it reached the maximum. Now only I checked. It is 88 rupees 48 paise against $1. This is the maximum that ever seen dollar to rupees conversion rate. Now conversion rate since 2014 May time frame, more or less it is growing only. May 2020, May 2014, when new Prime Minister took oath, then it was 58 rupees, 57 to 58 rupees. Now it is more than 88 rupees, 30 rupees per dollar. The rupee went down, 30 rupees. If I talk about Mr. Manmohan Singh, he was Prime Minister of India prior to this person. And when he took oath as a prime minister of India in 2004, at that time conversion rate was 45, and then it became 57, 58 rupees. It reached beyond 60 also in his tenure only, and it went back to 40 in his tenure only. But whatsoever, when he was relinquishing the post or he was relieving, at that time it was 58 rupees. So 13 rupees it got added in 10 years. Now in 11 years, more than 30 got added. Now someone can tell me that is it the formula of a developed country? By 2047, India will become a developed country with this mathematical equation. Dollar to rupee rate is growing the way it is growing in this at this rate, India will become, if you consume, I'm giving one more example. Okay, if we see the crude oil import of India right now, it is 5.4 million barrel crude oil is being imported into India every day. 5.2 million, that will come as around 5.4 million. 54 lakhs barrel. In one barrel, it is 139 liter, I believe. Now, someone can compute. 50 lakhs into 10 will be 5 crore. Then into 10 will be 50 crore. Okay. Then means around more than 50 crore. 50 crore liter, more than 50 crore liter means every person in India, more or less, he is consuming. If I take out the children or very elderly person, more or less every person in India is consuming 1 liter of crude oil every day. 1 liter. Okay, if I see 50 years back, it was not even zero point 0.3 million barrel per day. 50 years back, 0.3 million barrel per day, not even that much. Now just think that how much means every person is consuming 100 rupees petrol every day. Okay, why government of India is promoting consumption of the crude oil? They are promoting. There are many instances we can say that Indian ministers, even prime minister, they are promoting people to use the petrol and diesel. Okay, they are discouraging people to use ox way of agriculture. Even Jawaharlal Nehru, he was discouraging farmers to do the ox based plow in the field, ox based agriculture. Use machine based agriculture. This is the advanced way. The concept was to sell the crude oil. Okay, he established many fertilizer companies also in Sindri, Bihar. Now it is Jharkhand. There was a company that Jawaharlal Nehru inaugurated for the fertilizer, urea-based fertilizer. Okay, not the manure-based. Means full focus was that people should use crude oil. Now, concept is if people start using crude oil, then they will import crude oil at X rate and they will sell to the people at 2x rate, 3x rate, 4x rate. Concept was to earn the money. If people are using any imported material, if people are using gold, if people are using crude oil, if people are using leather material, shoe material, if people are using toothpaste, whatsoever, government of India, it earns a lot. When it is being imported into India, the rate is pretty much different. That is reaching to the people. First, the import tariff will be charged on it, then sales taxes will be charged on it. Means government of India earns a lot if foreign things are. That's why they push the tariff. That's why Donald Trump is putting tariff on the product that is entering into US. Means government earns a lot when things are imported into the country. So India as a country, they publicize the foreign thing. They killed the Indian industry so that Indian industry, what is guarantee warranty? They will give the tax and what they will give, what they will not give. This is not the very good Indian culture to give 20% and 30% tariff. Okay, Indians are not known for their giving 30% tariff, sales taxes. Okay, but foreign goods will be taxed at very perfectly. They will be taxed sales tax, and on top of it, import tariff tax also. So, government of India since 1947, it always promoted the consumption. Okay, use this. This is made in Germany and made in Japan and made in this and made in that. All the television ad means more or less. If only fake like Maruti Suzuki is an Indian company. Maruti Suzuki is a pure Japanese company. Earlier they were writing Maruti there. Now they are writing pure Suzuki there because it's a pure Japanese company. Pure. Okay, few shares are there for the Maruti, but more or less it is a Japan. Means consume, 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 consume. If you consume more, then you will be more parallel to the world standard. This is what the concept they said. I have given one example also that one foreign tourist is lady tourist is in India and people are not behaving well with her. And then one actor, well-known actor from the Hindi cinema, he comes in and then he protest and he says that learn how to give respect to the foreigners. Foreigner is a white lady from Europe or America. Learn how to give respect to the foreigner because Atiti Deva Bhava means guest foreigners. Any guest is like our God one, so we should give full respect to them. Don't trouble them. But next thing what he is saying, it is amazing. If foreigners do not come to India, then what we will eat? If foreign, this is the ad that was very, I won't say very famous, but this was the ad that was being telecasted on the television very frequently prior to 2014 era, very frequently. If foreigners do not bring money for us, then what we will eat, more or less. If foreigners do not come to the India, then what we will eat? This is the mentality that was grown on the Indian brain that foreign people, foreign products, everything is very superior. Okay, in that fashion, if you use that, then you will be up to the mark. Now you see, there is no very good Ayurveda college, nothing is there. Every book is in English or in Hindi, no Sanskrit is there. Means they crushed the Indian culture, claiming this is inferior culture. Foreign culture is higher culture. and India started becoming consumer day by day. Consumer now more than 90% product what Indian are using, they are consumers only. This country is a consumer country. It is won by developed country. If there is a concept of developed country, then India is won by developed country. More time is passing, more it is becoming going far away from the developed country because promotion is happening towards the consumption only. Why you are using goita? Goita is a fuel that is used in Bihar. Goita, and that the smell that comes out from the goita, I bet any carcinogenic person who is suffering from cancer, he will alleviate or he will recuperate in months time period. That is that nice it smells, but don't use it. Use some LPG cylinder and this and that so that you start paying. Use fertilizer, use tractor so that you start paying for the item that is coming from the foreign country. India started becoming consumer. Then how it will become a developed country? Developed country means developed whatever you produce and whatever you consume. That ratio should be greater than one. Unfortunately, it is far less than one. This is the present scenario in India. Anyway, I hope that people understand and thinks. No, people would say that how we should change the country. You change yourself, live about the country. You take a promise that from today onwards, I'll measure how much I produce, morning to evening, how much I work. If I sleep during daytime only for for this many hour or whatsoever, how much I am productive. So from morning to evening, after all, no one is productive when he is sleeping. So morning to evening, sunrise to sunset, or when someone is going to sleep. So sunrise or when someone is getting up to sleeping. If he's working for 12 hour or 14 hour or 8 hour, whatever, how much worth item he produced, and then he should calculate the shirt he is wearing. I'm not saying shirt is from foreign made or homemade, country made. From person side he should calculate that this much shirt I am wearing and this much whatever. What is the expenditure on me? Now he should calculate for the daytime or for a month time. I'm not saying what salary he is getting in the account. I'm not talking about salary. This much money I earned. I'm not talking about that money. I'm not talking about the business money. I'm not talking about how much wealth I have from my kind of family wealth or bank balance, whatever. Just see how much you are working, how much you are producing, rather than how much month salary I'm getting. Just leave everything, every calculation, just leave it, throw it, and see from your perspective that how much you are consuming. If you are eating food, also you are consuming. How much you are consuming and how much you are producing. That ratio should be greater than one. Okay, then you are a developed person. If you think about it, that I shall do say at that moment only, from that moment only you are a developed person. That moment only. Then you can calculate when actually it is happening in your life. This is the concept. Anyway, we have some story from most developed country in the world. Right now, China is the most developed country, but the country which brought a concept of developed country, and that is United States of America. There is one Mr. Charlie Kirk, and he is a conservative. He is a kind of a person who is involved in conservative work. Okay, and he is being assassinated. He is killed. Okay, it is not a news that he is killed. Obviously this is something that is very painful to anyone, and very unfortunately that assassination got caught in the video camera. So people are I believe not in the United States, everywhere around the globe, people are in sad, people are very sad, and people are in panic now. Mr. Kirk, this is very unfortunate death, and everyone is are in pain, and everyone is feeling sorry for him. This is something that it should not have happened to anyone, not to him. Okay, he was a conservative activist, and he was on tour to 15 university in United States. And first he started with the Utah Valley University. Utah is a state in America that was in control of the Spanish people earlier. In 1848, Utah became a state of United States. Otherwise, it was a territory in the Spanish Kingdom or Mexico Kingdom. Utah falls in Rocky Mountain area, and that area is known for the Spanish area, not the English area. I believe people understand the concept. So Now he has got assassinated, and this was the first university where he started something like America comeback tour. America comeback tour means make America great again. This is the slogan Donald Trump had given in the electioneering campaign. Make MAGA, make America great again, because China has taken over the America. So America should come back to the number one position. And then America comeback tour he was making Mr. Charlie Kirk. And in the first tour itself, he was a staunch supporter of Mr. Donald Trump. Means more or less he was following or he was advertising the agenda of Donald Trump. He was very close to the Donald Trump, and he got assassinated in the Utah University itself when he was addressing to the people. More or less, he was addressing the people. He was giving answer to the some question, and then he got assassinated. Some bullet came and hit his neck. Very unfortunate. If it had happened in any other country, then it was equally unfortunate incident. Very painful to anyone who has seen it, who has heard about it. Very painful. Why it happened like so? Because you should understand what's going on around the globe. How much people are liking democratic leaders now? Anywhere, I'm talking about anywhere, not in the United States. How much people are actually liking their democratic leader, and America is not untouched from it. If people are watching United States, sometime back only, I believe 1 week back, there was a major protest in Washington D.C. itself to oust the current president. They don't want current president, and they went through a mass protest in Washington D.C. itself that we will throw away this president. Means in the common man, president is not famous. President is talking about teaching lesson to India, teaching lesson to the China, teaching lesson to the Russia, teaching lesson to the Brazil. But the end, how it is teaching, he is teaching lesson to the India by raising the tariff of the India imports in the United States. And who is suffering? People are suffering. If Donald Trump is taking a revenge or retaliation with the India, then who is suffering? People are suffering when they are paying. Now only in United States, people are paying. There are 1,200 to 2,700 is the extra expenditure of every family now because of the tariff rise. Now, how people would be happy with this president? Now, this person, Mr. Charlie Kirk, he is making round around the United States praising Donald Trump, that how nice he is for the America. Because people are crying. When people are crying from their wallet, from their pocket, everywhere they are paying more, how people will be happy? And then he is standing in front of people, and then he is making announcement, or he is addressing people. You should understand the nerve, the kind of heartbeat of a country, what the country is right now. You did not understand it, and unfortunately, you started making addressing to the people, and this is what happened. If I talk about globally, if I see Indian Prime Minister, I don't know how much he is famous in front of people, but I have never seen he is going in front of people. I have never personally seen him. Maximum he will go addressing the people in some election rally or something like that, which is completely kind of high level security is provided there. Otherwise, I have personally never seen him going in front of the people. Probably he understands this concept, that people how much they like him. Probably he understands that he is not Mahatma Gandhi. He is not Jawaharlal Nehru. He is not, I won't say Rajiv Gandhi. Rajiv Gandhi also tried doing like that. And what happened to him? People understand it. So, any leader, you should understand what is the nerve of people, how their heart is fluctuating. Now, when you are a strong supporter of Donald Trump, more or less you are a Donald Trump only. I'm saying like this. Donald Trump, he was in electioneering campaign in, I believe, Pennsylvania. Some 8 months or 9 months back or something like that. Again, a bullet hit him in the ear. Miss, it is dangerous for any political people going in front of people. If he was really a conservative activist, not related to any party or so, then it was all right. But when you are related to any party, and then day by day government is raising the tariff, and that is finally it is coming from the people's wallet. And then if I talk about the employer, the people who are giving employment to the people, and they are involved in keeping people who are not legitimate immigrants to the America, who do not have any visa or passport. Mass number of people, they are being employed, especially in the California area, California, Nevada, Utah, and then Arizona, and then New Mexico. These are the region of the Spanish region, and in this region employers has been found employing the people who are not legal immigrant to the United States to make the profit. Then the profit will be high because people are working more and they are taking less salary. In that fashion, profit will go up even though tariff is becoming high. You are raising tariff day by day. Now employers are in trouble because items are not getting sold out. Now to compensate the loss, now employers are taking the illegal immigrant because how they will make the profit. Now you are passing rule through Supreme Court that illegal immigrants, now they will be questioned as per their race, color, language, whatever. Means daily basis you are putting the tight screw on the, or you're tightening the neck of the common man, you're tightening the neck of the employers, and then you're roaming around the Utah kind of region. I won't say more than that because after all, America is not my country. But I said this much about the Charlie Kirk because we are in panic now. Anyone can be killed if I'm sitting here in some park kind of scenario, and so anyone can shoot me. This is something that is the most, I would say, something like most unfortunate with anyone in the world. If you are in a war kind of a situation, then you know that you may be killed. That is different, the different thing at all. But if you are sitting anywhere and some bullet is hitting you and you are dying, it is panicking for anyone. Then people are forced to understand why it's going on so that it should not happen to me also. Anyway, what we can say here, people should take care.